The Igor prepared his homily, but they prepared mine also. All right. I'll only give you half of mine, and you give one third. No, you prepared. Well, anyway, that's a good thing that both of us are prepared. This is a special night. As we all know, today is the very reason why we rejoice not only for the month of December, but all throughout our lives, because a Savior has been born for us. And the Venerable Fulton Sheen has a very special love for children. That's why I'm so happy that there are children here. But for one reason or other, they behave like adults. I haven't heard any at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We have many babies, and they're like symphony orchestra crying at the same time. And I remember Bishop Paul, the Venerable Jane, who loves children, when during his homily, one of the babies cried, and the mother, so to avoid destruction, she was about to take her baby out of the church, and Fulton Sheen said, "Ma'am, please don't take your baby out. I'm not bothered by your baby." And the mother said, "Yes, but you are bothering him." Sometimes our homily will be a little bit long. Well, the Venerable Fulton Sheen has given us an idea of what Christmas is all about, which you and I understand. That's why we are all here. He wrote a poem which is maybe not as popular as The Night Before Christmas, which is being recited almost every year in Hallmark. It's a nice Christmas all through the house, that not a single creature was stirring, not even a mouse, and would always end with "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." But this prose of Fulton Sheen, I also have heard almost every year when I was growing up. And part of this, what he called the divine romance, runs something like this. One night, over the white-chalked hills in the little town of Bethlehem, there went out a cry, a gentle cry. The earth did not hear the cry because the earth was asleep. The kings of the earth did not also hear the cry that night because they could not understand how a king could be born in the manger. The learned men of the earth did not also hear the cry that night because they could not fathom how a baby could be greater than a man. The kings of the earth did not also hear the cry because they couldn't understand how a king could be born in the manger. And there were only two groups of people who heard the cry that night: the shepherds and the wise men. The shepherds, they are the people who know that they know nothing. And the wise men, they are those who do know that they do not know everything. And the shepherds found their shepherd, and the wise men found their wisdom. And that shepherd and that wisdom is a baby in the manger. And that shepherd and that wisdom has given us the gift of faith. That's why we are all here. And in a few minutes, he will give us his body, blood, soul, and divinity in the Holy Eucharist. And may we also remember those who may have forgotten already the reason for the season, that as we greet them tonight or tomorrow, may we also relate to them that there is a God who was born for us 2025 years ago and who promised to be with us always until the end of time.